Hey y'all, welcome back to Boots and Bounty Homestead. And as you can see behind me, I'm in the pantry. But, when people ask me, do I have this, do I have that, I have to look at all of the tops of the jars to be able to find what I'm looking for. I have a general idea because I'm the one that put everything in here. But I wanted a reason and a way to make it easier for me and my guests that come in my pantry to be able to see what I have and know where everything is. So let me show you one thing real quick that I have found that's going to help me get organized in my pantry. Hang on. So as you can see, my shelves here, they have these little grooves. And right above them, they also have something there, that has little grooves where I can hang stuff. I was like, what could I put there that's going to be able to hang to tell me what's either on this shelf or what's on this shelf? So I looked and I looked and I looked, and I finally found a solution, and here it is. These are name tag badges. And what you can do with these is the inserts here, which this one hasn't been opened yet. The inserts where you put your name tag can be opened. Well, one of these days, there it is. It can be opened so you can change out the information that's in there. You can also hang them from this way or this way, depending on what you want to put on them. And then they have these little hangers here to where they will clip on, or you can run them through the thing on the shelf. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So with the card, you can hang it and do a double dose of what you've got. You can do half of pointing up. This is what I have up here. Half pointing down. This is what I have down here. Or this way. And you can write it here pointing up and here pointing down, whichever you want to do. Then you can either put this part right here through the name tag and clip it on there to let it hang, or you can put this around there and do it like that, and then clip the name tag on there if you want to make it a little easier for them to change out. So what you can do to be able to fill these little ID card sleeves, you can either just trace out a piece of paper, cut it smaller, or if you order your own business cards or anything about this size, you can use those. And not the actual business card, but in the front or the back, they usually have that extra little card stuck in there just to keep it from rubbing, and you can use it to slide in and out of here. I'm going to start on the very top shelf up here, and I have chicken broth on the top and then kraut right here. And I've used my little card here to write chicken broth up, kraut down, and then I'm going to make the little sign for it to hang right there. I'm going to try to keep this as close to the top as I can. So I'm going to go over the top and then around, and then that'll be hanging down. Alright, so here we go. We've got chicken broth up there and kraut down here. So that way it'll be a little bit easier for people to be able to read. Especially whenever you come over here to all these jellies, and they pretty much all look the same. You'll know which fruit it is. And actually each shelf I have is a different fruit. So then I'll be able to line my butters up, line my preserves up, line my sauces up, and be able to find them a lot easier. I'm going to show you real quick what I'm doing here. Let me move this out of the way. Alright, I've just got a piece of copy paper. I'm going to quarter it. This is long ways. So fold it twice, half and half. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. Now from here, it gets a little thick. So I'm going to cut it in half, right on that fold. And then with these two, I'm just going to eyeball it and cut them in half. Okay. Now, these are going to be kind of thin. So I'm going to actually take, see where I quartered it there? I'm going to cut right there on that fold. So that way I've got two thick cards to put in my little sleeve there. Or if you've got cardstock, you can use that if you want to wax some of that up. I'm just using a plain old printer paper. Alright, let me get these right here in front of you guys. So now I've got all of these cards here. And these fit very well inside of here. You can cut these, like I said, any size. And I've got it folded over where it's too thick, 2 sheets thick, and then it just slides in there, and then you can write on your piece of paper whatever you would like. I'm actually going to go get a Sharpie because it will actually show up better whenever I hang them. That way you'll be able to read the card just a little bit better. Okay, so I've got some of them done. I wanted to show you real quick. I went ahead and did the Sharpie. And also I realized once I started doing them that if you put the plastic upwards and have the little clip pointing downward, the weight, like it'll be pointing up, but the weight of the card is going to push against the bottom here, and it's actually going to stand straight up and down. And I like that better instead of hanging down in front of the vegetables like this was hanging down here. I just like that better to where I can see it kind of in the middle. Now if you have wood shelves, like wood shelving here, usually like if you have a 2x6 or 2x8 or any kind of 2x, you can actually take a chalk, some kind of color chalk or something, and write on that, or you can paint the front of it black with a chalkboard paint and then use white chalk to where it's erasable. Since I have the metal ones, I'm going to do these cards right here to where I can take them out and change them as I need to move them around or rename some stuff or add recipes to my pantry or different things, because I've never had a pantry this full. But there you go. Just wanted to show you all that. Alright guys and gals, let me know how you label your pantry. If you have this kind of shelving and how you label it, or any ideas of what you use. This is just, where are they at? Those labels up there. That's just what I happen to find after looking and looking and looking at Walmart, just going up and down the aisles trying to get ideas. I had a couple of things, I can't remember what they are now, but I had a couple of ideas. Oh, the chalkboard little tags. I was going to tie them on there, and I don't know. I just don't care for chalkboard or the chalk on the chalkboard stickers or anything like that, because I got those labels right here. I've got these chalkboard labels, and I do not write with them with chalk, because as soon as you touch them, it's going to rub off. What I do, and this was just simply by chance, since I do alterations, I have fabric pencils, where as I'm tracing or drawing on the fabric, I have pencils to do that so that it'll wash out. Well, this is the white that I did, and you see I'm rubbing it, and it doesn't come off. Now you can wash this, just take a wet rag and just wipe it off, and it comes right off. But just me touching it, it won't come off. The chalk does. As soon as you bump it or wipe against it or something like that with the chalk, it does rub it off. So, that was something I found out after the fact. But I just wanted to share this idea with you, and let me know if you guys have any other ideas, like I said, because this is just what I found, and you might can come up with some even neater things. So comment below. Don't forget to like this video, and go ahead and subscribe to our channels, because we have a bunch of canning videos that are going to be coming out this summer. I've got a bunch of them already posted from last year. We have a bunch of tips and tricks and hacks that we're going to be as we go through life, we're going to be sharing with you guys to make your life a little bit easier. So go check out some that we've already posted, and just let us know how you're enjoying them. We will see you next time, guys. Bye.